Welcome to the first training video for becoming a membership attendant. We are going to be going over membership types and who all we offer a membership here to at the UAB University Recreation Center. So, first things first, who all and why can people come into the UAB Campus Recreation Center? Clearly, UAB students are allowed into the facility through their tuition dollars. UAB community members. So, this does not mean Birmingham community members. For example, Joe Schmo off the street that lives in Birmingham cannot be a member just because he lives in the city of Birmingham. But the UAB community, such as UAB employees and UAB staff, are eligible to become a member within our facility. Guests of active members of the Recreation Center are allowed to enter, as well as program participants and rental participants. These are going to be people who are participating in things such as intramurals, swim lessons, coming in for a friend's birthday party when they have rented the space, etc. Anyone participating in a program or a facility rental. So, here I'm going to be talking about what options students of UAB have membership-wise. In order to access the Recreation Center for free, they are paying for it through their tuition. The student must be enrolled and actively taking classes for that semester. This could be as little as 1 credit hour. As long as they are actively enrolled, they have access into our facility. Some individuals will tell you that they paid for their rec fee through their athletic fee. However, that does not go to our department. That goes to athletics for students to enter football, baseball, and all games for quote-unquote free. So, now let's go over the off-semester student option. This is for an individual who, for example, took classes in the fall, is not taking classes in the spring, but is enrolled for summer classes. This just means that the student was enrolled for a previous semester, is not currently enrolled in this semester, but is enrolled for the next semester, like they're almost taking a semester off. They have the option to pay $20 for 2 weeks, $40 for a month, or $80 for that whole semester. They will have to pay the $20, $40, or $80 upfront. Then we will set their expiration date to the option that they have chosen, but more information will come on that later. The next option is for visiting students. These can be anybody who are here for clinical rotations for medical school, etc. They will have a 1 card though. Their only option is to pay $40 for 1 month. They can use their Blazer Bucks to pay for their membership dues for that month, as well as they will need to set an expiration date on their account. External group memberships are handled by Henry and I. They are typically a group of students that need access to the facility for a couple of weeks or for an extended period of time. These include groups like UAB Youth Safety Lab and Breakthrough Birmingham, but those will be handled by your supervisor. So, something to pay attention to with students is that students only have access when they are in school. So for example, if you are taking classes in the fall as a student, you will not have access until the first day of classes in the fall. If you are not taking classes in the summer, then you will not have access to the Recreation Center during the summer. However, CSI takes a few weeks to completely update these students, so they may have access for a few weeks after classes have ended before the system switches them to inactive. If at any point a student drops out of classes, they will automatically be switched to inactive in CSI by the download and will not have access to the Recreation Center. The students must pay their own tuition in order to have access. Off-semester students and visiting students who pay for a certain amount of time must have an expiration date on their account. We also have a joint admissions program at UAB through Jeff State. Those students are eligible to access the Recreation Center. If a student approaches the desk saying that they are a joint admissions program student, please collect their contact information, their name, email address, and phone number. Tell them that your supervisor will follow up with them and let them into the facility for the day by walking them through the turnstiles. Then you can send your supervisor an email with that individual's contact information and say that they are a Joint Admissions Program student and that their supervisor will follow up with them. Now I'm going to go over the options that only UAB employees have. UAB employees have 4 options to choose from. These options include regular full access UAB employee membership, platinum membership, early bird membership, and night owl membership. So now I'm going to break down each membership option that UAB employees have and explain the details of each. The first option was the regular UAB employee membership. The UAB employee membership includes full access to the facility from when we open until we close each day. The payment options for the regular UAB employee membership include $35 each month for a 12-month agreement, $135 upfront paid in full the day they come in to sign up for a 3-month agreement, and then they are good to go for 3 months. So we would just set them to expire 3 months later, or $55 for a 1-month agreement. As you can see, the rate increases as the contract shortens. This is to incentivize the patron to choose a longer contract. The Platinum option for UAB employees is $65 each month, and they can only do a 12-month agreement. There is no 3-month or 1-month options for a Platinum membership. UAB employees as well as Platinum 12-month members are the only individuals who have the option to pay via payroll deduction. This means that we take their membership dues out of their paychecks. We can only do this for UAB employee 12-month membership and Platinum 12-month memberships since we can only access UAB employees' payroll, and they must have a 12-month contract in order to opt in for payroll deductions. If the patron would like to pay for 12 months up front, so a UAB employee doing the $35 a month option for 12 months, but they want to pay all of it now, so 35 times 12 equals $420 today. They are more than welcome to do so. We just have to make sure that when they do that we set their expiration date to exactly 12 months or 1 year later. When a patron selects the month option or 3-month option in full, we also have to remember to set the expiration date to 1 month or 3 months later, depending on what they choose. UAB employees also have an option to pay via putting a credit card on file. If they choose to put a credit card on file, they only have to pay 1 month upfront at the time of signing up. And then we will set the program to start the next month to pull from their credit card. If the UAB employee or Platinum member chooses a 12-month agreement and they would like to do payroll deductions, they will have to pay 2 months upfront at the time of signing up. So 35 times 2 equals $70. They would have to pay $70 for a UAB 12-month membership the day of signing up, and then we will set the program to pull from their paycheck until 2 months later. This is important to remember. Only UAB 12-month and Platinum 12-month members can opt to do payroll deductions, and they have to be paid through Oracle. A membership that is not paid in full, for example, a 12-month membership that is paid monthly via credit card or payroll, will not automatically stop charging the patron after that 12 months is complete. The patron's membership will continue, and we will keep pulling from their credit card or payroll monthly after those 12 months until a member submits a cancellation form. This is very important to communicate to the customer at the time they are signing up for their membership. It is important to state that their membership is not paid in full will continue after those 12 months of the contract. until they submit a cancellation form that takes 45 days to process. This allows them to be fully aware of our policy and not be blindsided. Something to note is that if a UAB employee is becoming a member, the way they scan into the facility is with their UAB Campus Recreation app on their cell phone or their OneCard. They cannot purchase a key fob because the scan code on the back will just rewrite to their OneCard scan code each night when the download occurs. Now I'm going to go over the other two options that only UAB employees have. These two options are non-prime membership, which means that they have limited access to the facility during certain hours, and they are called Early Bird and Night Owl. These memberships are only $22 a month and require no contract. So if someone chooses this membership, they can choose to just pay for 1 month at a time and go month to month. However, they can submit a credit card on file if they would like. That way they don't have to come up to the desk to pay each month. It can automatically pull from their credit card. When these individuals decide to cancel, then they will be set to cancel at the first of the next month when the form is submitted. That way they are still getting the whole month that they paid for. However, the 45-day rule does not apply to these individuals, so they do not have to wait 45 days to cancel like the other membership types. Some important things to know about these two memberships include that they have limited hours, so they can only enter the facility at certain times during the day and night. They cannot have a sub-member. They have to be the only person on their account. They cannot add a roommate, a spouse, nothing, just themselves. When they decide to cancel, the 45-day rule does not apply to them. So say it's May 8th and an individual with an early bird membership submits a cancellation form today. They are going to get the rest of the month of May before they cancel because they have already paid for it. So she will cancel as of June 1st, and I can delete the repetitive on the account so she is no longer getting charged and we are no longer pulling from her credit card. Another example is if an early bird or night owl submits a cancellation form on June 17th. Their cancellation date would be the first of the next month, so July 1st. These individuals cannot be payroll deducted. Only UAB employee 12-month and Platinum 12-month members can be payroll deducted. However, Early Bird and Night Owl members are able to pay for a certain amount of months in advance if they would like. We would just have to set their expiration date accordingly. For example, say a Night Owl comes to the desk on May 5th and would like to purchase 4 months of membership. I would collect $22 times 4, which equals $88. And then I would put the expiration date to exactly 4 months later. So they are paying for May, June, July, and August. They would expire August 5th. This can be applicable for any amount of months, and they are eligible to pay up front if they would like to do so. They can pay for any amount of months up front because they are not under a contract. Something else to note is that if a night owl or early bird is becoming a member, the way they scan into the facility is with their UAB Campus Recreation app on their cell phone or their OneCard. They cannot purchase a key fob because the scan code on the back will just rewrite to their OneCard scan code each night when the download occurs. The final membership UAB employees have the option of choosing is the Platinum 12-month membership. This costs $65 each month and is only for a 12-month contract. We do not have a shorter contract for a Platinum member. The Platinum membership includes full access to the facility from when we open until we close, as well as a half locker, 5 F45 passes each month, which is a fitness class we provide, 2 guest passes each month, an equipment orientation with the fitness and wellness coordinator to provide more information on how each set of equipment within the facility can be used properly, and an initial fitness assessment of the member. Please keep in mind that these do not roll over. So if they are not used, then they disappear at the end of the month.